back this year. So I'll introduce those guys when we're doing stuff and all that. My XO's not here yet, so we have some company commanders and battalion commanders aren't here yet. But I'll go ahead and introduce these guys. I'm just going to start. Trey is the Commander Able Company, so if you fall in with them, you'll end up with Trey. Transport, we're out of order, but Transport's in charge of Echo Company, and you may not end up with them. I don't know if I trust him with y'all. They're kind of crazy. This guy is running Charlie Company. This is Oreo.
That's where I come from, so you ain't better if you go there.
Dog Company commander is not going to make it in until tomorrow or Wednesday, so we'll introduce him when he shows up. Assassin here, Mr. Briggs, is in charge of the 238th Engineers, and I'll let him give y'all a recruiting spiel here in a minute, because we usually filter some people into the engineers because we can't do anything until they do their job. Any of y'all that were at the thing earlier met Badass. She's our command sergeant major. She's in charge of keeping y'all idiots in line. And I use terms like idiots and stuff like that as a term of endearment. It's not serious. I don't think y'all are idiots. But I don't think any of the first years are idiots, because I give them all the benefit of the doubt. If I know you already, you know what I think of you.
We do have some resident idiots, though, don't we, Garmin and Tom Tom?
That's right.
Temporarily on loan from their
guys, that's good work today. I really just gathered you all together, just kind of get out my eyes on everybody once. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure your hydro packs are good. Make sure you're eating. Everybody here eat today? If you
Everybody got real food.
If you ain't eat today, raise your hand.
Excellent.
All right. And don't be. And if I ask that and you didn't eat, raise your hand so I can help y'all.
Don't get caught not eating here.
Yeah.
We're not going to yell at you. We want to help.
Yes, we will.
I'd rather feed you than put you in an ambulance.
True.
I'd rather feed you than put you in an ambulance. All right. So if you're running out of water, if you ain't got no food, you let us know right away. Any of these cats that you see up here, and that lady, the crazy guy in the pink, this guy over here in the green, Heidi right there, the pink hair, Hannah. Oh, I'm gonna call you pink hair now. It's too late. I could call you Semi.
She asked for a new name besides.
Her and I are the wrecking crew.
The wrecking crew. That's right.
You mean one more thing?
One more thing?
Oh,
If y'all aren't heavy drinkers,
Stay away from the 899.
what?
don't try one on tonight because you'll be hurting tomorrow. Take it slow if you ain't a heavy drinker.
Yeah, because Spike's Bar is as hard on y'all as Omaha. I know, Stretch said to hold one.
And he wants one more.
Because there's one more thing.
One more thing.
We're gonna always accommodate Stretch. Stretch built everything that we've got here. If you guys have liked it so far, Stretch built it. I mean, to say there were other great guys that came before Stretch. Spike is one of them. Beetle obviously is one of them. Beats Me was a great guy just that I knew. The Stretch has been here. What's this, like his 13 years.
He came, yeah.
And he's been on Omaha Beach for 13 years. And that might not sound real impressive to y'all.
12 years.
12 years.
11 on Omaha, this is number 12.
Yeah. 12 years on Omaha Beach. That might not sound real impressive now, but once y'all go up Omaha Beach, y'all be like,
Now, to be fair, about the last 5 has all been at the bottom doing this and going, ah!
I get to do that this year.
Yeah. So, evening everybody. How's everybody doing?
Hey, let me tell you real quick. So CEF will say they're tired of being Germans. They don't do it no more. So I said, well, first we'll be Germans this year. All week we'll be Germans until Friday and Saturday. These guys went out there and beat the brakes off the airborne in the CEF. Crawford came over here and was like, what did you tell those guys? I said, take it easy, stretch your legs, and go kill them cats. Beat the brakes off of them.
Thank you.
There was like a handful of people that had been here before. The rest of them first year went out and beat the brakes off of them. Just beat the pudding out of them.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
You guys don't realize what a big deal that was yet, but it really is awesome.
Yeah.
And we hope you come back. I mean, you see us joking around up here. There's lots of inside jokes. We want you to come back. We're a family here. And I hope you guys feel that, and I hope you want to come back. because Omaha is going to terrify you. It's going to break you on Saturday. It does every year for all of us. But the reason we come back are the people standing around.
That's right.
90% of everything that brings everybody back is all right here. 10%'s out there on the field. About 1% of that's Omaha. But it will challenge you beyond belief. It will give you an experience like no other. And you'll either love it or hate it. There won't be much in between. And it defies, it probably would. Anyway, so, I know he's already said, but I am Kedron. I go by Stretch. I have been the first ID CEO up until this year. I got promoted. Actually, it almost was worse. I almost was the Supreme Allied Commander, and I was almost running the whole thing. That would have kind of been. Now I'm just a deputy SAC, so I'm second in command. I have all the power and none of the responsibility. Yes, it's not my fault if it all goes to crap. Love it. Now, so that means Mr. Rev is your CO for the year. Step forward, Rev.
Okay.
Now we've already done this, on forums and all that good stuff, but it is with my great honor and privilege to promote a man who who has kept me sane for 4 years. 4 years. He has kept me in a line, kept me from being absolutely, well, mostly kept me from being absolutely insane and stupid. And I have great visions of stuff, and then he has to come in and go, you can't do that in the time frame we've got, Stretch. You want to build this, but we can only do this. But Rev, no. We can only do this. And then I come in somewhere around here. We always figure out how to get it done, or mostly done, through help of numerous people. So, it's a thank you to everybody, but thank you, Rev, for Now, having said that, anything first ID, talk to Rev. I'm out!
I saw Art and Scott pull in, but they may be squaring away their stuff in town, so we'll introduce those guys to you tomorrow. They're the first bat and Baker Company commanders, respectively. We told you guys this 3 times, but you can actually go now.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's get drunk.
Or hydrate. You're under 21.
Any of that is, so I don't know. And that's where they'll say we need people to be Germans, and all you guys just first ID is going to be Germans this year. That's how we're going to do it. Just to give the Canadians their chance to be allies for a while. They were really crying about it. I got a box of maxi pads on the way. Fix them all up.
And we've played with them almost every time they've been German.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I just told them that we were in a staff meeting, and I just told them, hey, that's an easy fix. I'll send my guys that way. We'll just do. And OSS, the Brad Pitt guys, they're officially the Office of Strategic Services. But if you call them that, they'll start yelling Brad Pitt in your face. It's really annoying and kind of obnoxious, but they're good guys, and we get along with them really well. So they'll lump in with you guys. You may end up with some of the Rangers too. We love the Rangers. We love the Rangers. Love the Rangers. We like the Airborne, but I have to give them shit. So
We don't normally see
I don't want to keep y'all too long in this heat, even though we're under the thing and the breeze is kicking, and that's real nice. Just make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Make sure you're hydrated. Get your stuff ready for the game. You'll want to start moving that way between 2:15 and 2:30, because that way you'll be organized and ready to go, and you'll walk 100 yards right into con, and it'll be time to go. We got to look at the paint. We got to look at the Vulcan paint. We passed it around. We had to test the strength. Who could break this paint? Nobody in camp that we handed it to could break it. We did a drop test with it like they would do at QC for any of the paint places from 8 feet. It bounced. Boing! I put it in my pocket. I took it to one of the refs. He did a roll test with it. I should have thought to do that. He did a roll test with it. It did break along the seam, so it will break. But the shell did not fragment at all. I took and showed the Allied Command. We may have got a bad box. We may have got a bad batch from Vulcan. I don't know what's going on with that. Usually they'll try to make it right. Vulcan treats us pretty good here. What I'm telling you now is that paint may be really rough on y'all. Take care of yourselves. I wouldn't take more than a hopper and a pod. Just get out there, stretch your legs. If those airborne guys shoot you and feel real good about themselves, you'll probably be the only people they shoot all day. If you want to know where they're at, they're all the way, as far away from you as they
Stay
can
up
get.
close and all their paint will go over you.
Yeah, if you close distance on them, they're not going to be able to hit you because they're shooting for 100 yards away. Those guys want to stand back and shoot from the trees and spray and pray. They're going to pretend they're doing all this tactical stuff. What my unit does is ball up like a fist and punch people in the mouth. The bad thing about that is you're going to get shot a lot.
Dead
A
body.
lot. Okay?
Get your arm up.
But
first
you don't
time.
die. You don't die. You go to the dead box, you check yourself, wipe your hits off, make sure you're good to go again, and out you come again. We're just going to punch people in the face all
Stay in a
week.
groove.
That's what I expect. Hey, here's how we do things in the first. That beach is uphill and it's that way. There's not any tactical stuff we can do to enhance that experience. It's uphill. It's uphill and that way. And so here's the deal. We're just going to start training right now. The bad guys over there. We're going to go over there and shoot the bad guys. Close distance, get close to them. Paintball's a close combat sport. You are not shooting a 50 cal Barrett. Get up on these guys and engage with them with vigor and aggression. Okay? Because if you can get that mindset, the earlier you can get that mindset, the more we're going to do all week. You're going to make me look good. We're all going to have cool Rambo stories to tell about each other. And if you do that crap, everybody that Spike gets Go Boo with is going to get some really cool name, except for Garmin.
And Tom Tom.
And Tom Tom.
Recalculating.
That's right. So the Sergeant Major is going to lead us into battle cry for the first time.
There we go. Who gets the job done?
Big Red One!
Who gets the job done?
Big Red One!
Let me hear battle cry.
Duty first!
Let me hear battle cry.
Duty first!
It's on. It's on.
And that's how it goes. That's a good showing for this amount of people. It's pretty loud. I like that. All right, I got a whole mess of these. They're $10 a piece. What those funds go to is unit funds to get stuff like this big shade tent and to get stuff like giveaways. I didn't bring the tickets out here, but we have the tickets. The Pie Respect event. Who doesn't know what that is? Okay, every year we start taking votes on people that you respect in camp. None of us care who it is. If you respect them, you can vote for them. A vote costs $1. That dollar goes again to stuff like this. What we used that money for this year was a giveaway. Everybody who votes in the pie event, I don't care who you vote for or how much you vote. If you vote in the pie event this year and you pay for your vote, you will get a raffle ticket. And on Friday when we do our pie event, and 3 people will take a pie in the face, the 3 most respected people, you guys will get to gather up and watch them take a cream pie right to the dome. We'll draw for that raffle. Yeah, I mean, you can vote as many times as you want, but you'll only get 1 ticket. So if you really respect somebody, and a lot of these people do, there are a lot of people who show up with a $50 bill right before voting closes and change the whole game. This is a brand new Axe Pro we bought with the division funds that we raised to give away to you guys. We've got another gun in there. I think it's a mini that we'll give away to 1 first-year player. I got 2 different colored tickets. One will go for the pie, and the other one will go for first-year players. So we'll give away 2 guns this year, and some of the fundraising stuff goes to do stuff like that. It also will help if we have to go get a bunch of extra water, help people with food, stuff like that. Okay? So hydration packs, any of that stuff.
Emergency funds.
Yeah, emergency
vehicles,
funds to make
blah,
sure
blah,
you guys
blah.
are taken care of. So while I will tell you that this is a lovely shirt, and if you have the cash, it's nice to wear. If you would also like one of these for $10, please do.
What sizes do you have in that?
This is a medium, so I'm gonna
Do you have any 2XLs?
probably.
1XL, larger?
So about the only size that we seem to currently be short on for the cotton shirts is actually XL.
Is it XL?
Yeah,
But we have the 2XLs and
3XLs and 2XLs, mediums. I don't remember how many larges. So
right.
We did inventory last year. You want me to do it again this year?
It wouldn't hurt.
Yep.
Okay.
there anything else we have to peddle to these poor people?
Well, you actually have 2 guns. The sides.
Yeah, I mentioned the other one. I just don't remember where that was at.
So the other one you got, and then I found the other one I bought last year.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So 3 for you to do.
I might find a way to give a third one away if I like these guys enough.
That's all you.
They keep beating the Commonwealth up all week. I might find a way to give away 5 guns. I'll give away more crap than the vendors. It'll be like Christmas in here. What do you got?
I was wondering when we're gonna get our companies assigned.
We just started to unscrew this, but because of the wedding and all that, I'm not going to be able to start it tonight, but I will start it in the morning probably. As soon as we get back from the field walk, we'll just go get some new water and we'll start rolling you through.
Just want to get to know everybody.
Now, the company challenges will start tonight. We were going to start it at 1600, but it's a little warm and the airball field isn't ready for us. We'll have the music night tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Immediately following that, we will have the company challenge speedball tournament. It will be a round robin tournament, hopper ball only. Hopper ball to us means 1 ball, or 1 hopper and 1 pod. Each company will play each other. It'll be quick games because it's hopper ball. Every time your company wins a game, you will get 1 point. At the end of all that, the company with the highest number of points will score 10 points for their company and 10 points for their battalion. Number 2 will score 5 points for their company and 5 points for their battalion. What do you got?
So how are we gonna do companies speedball tournament if we haven't been assigned to
If you're interested in it, we'll find a way to get you
I was
involved.
just wondering. I don't think
Get
I've
with
been
buddies.
assigned.
Remake your own team.
Yeah.
Easy on him.
Hey, this is Charlie Company Commander. This is 238 Commander.
Well,
Oh no, Echo Company. Echo Company Commander, 238 Commander. Where's Oreo?
Abel and Baker
Right
right here.
That's not Oreo. That's
Oreo's everything.
Where's Baker Company? That's Art.
That's me. Abel and Baker right here.
Okay, yeah. Give me somebody from Charlie Company.
Oreo, Zach, Noah.
Oreo's out right now, but
Zach?
get with the Commanders if you're interested in playing because it's a 5-on-5 event, but each company has to have 1 first-year player in it.
And we're gonna muster up before we go down there and
We'll
move you
make sure
guys
it
where you
happens.
need to be.
Yeah, these 2 guys are going to coordinate that. So the biggest thing is, yeah, I ask you to be a little flexible with us, but we'll make sure it's a good time for you guys once the music night is over. Bring water to that event, even though it's going to be cooler and dark.
Tomorrow, hopefully, we will have the computer up and running
Not to boot up.
get you checked in and assigned to a company. So sometime tomorrow, after the game and in between during downtime, get with one of us. We'll get you checked in, assigned to a company, and pointed toward your company commanders. I know we also have 1 promotion. Assassin has somebody he'd like to promote. Assassin, you got the floor.
Xander, front and center. Tyler, front and center. Alright. Tyler, come here. Alright. Guys, this is Tyler Edens. He gracefully last year decided to move over to the 238 to help me out killing some tanks.
Hold on, we got stuff plugged in over there.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. It's just a phone
And-
server.
Oh, here.
Last year, he only got 1 kill, but boy, he kept up with me. And if any of you guys ever running around killing tanks with me, you know I like to move around a lot. I put my guys out on the field a little bit after we came back from Omaha. We didn't take it last year, but I gave them a little break. But they were out there in 30 minutes, ready to start killing tanks again. So Tyler, I'm promoting you to captain, and you're going to be my head AT gunner this year.
Good!
Get out of here. Alright. Turn face the crowd. Alright, now this is Xander. I'm pretty sure his call sign's Whitey.
No, it's casino.
Oh, Casino now. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually a pretty cool name. It is a
It is.
I'll say, if you've ever seen that movie, that's a cool name.
Last year he also decided to move from the 1st over to help me in the engineers. And again, he stepped up, took a tube. It was his first year. He got 2 kills. He even killed Das Buzzard. And for those of you that don't know, that tank's a bitch to kill. So, turn, face me. I'm promoting you also to the rank of captain in my XO for the 238.
Where's McLovin? He went to the drive-thru. Come here, McLovin. Alright guys, McLovin, I have given no end of crap to. Anybody that knows us knows that we have had a really strange friendship and that he will start talking to me and I will tell him to STFU. And it's just messing with him, but it's kind of cruel. Yeah, we want him on. It's starting to get dark. But he's also been really helpful around here. Yeah, there we go. He's also been really helpful around here, and he's helped us with our radios the last little while. And he's going to do that again this year. Anybody in here that's new also been in the service? Hands? Right on. Okay, so y'all know what warrant officers are, right? Okay, so in the interest of him being our comms officer, stand up here, young man. I'm hereby promoting, not up there. I'm hereby promoting you, McLovin, to the rank of Chief Warrant Officer 2. You didn't button your stuff up like some northern turd. Buttoned all the way up. Let me get some malt vinegar for your fries, sir.
Thank you for being a gentleman, McLovin.
You are a gentleman, sir. And guys, he's really nice, and he'll help you out as much as he can. If you've got the Baofeng radios, he's going to be our guy to help with that again this year. And I wanted to recognize him by pinning a little bit of brass on him. But it's not like the serious kind of brass. Y'all that know warrant officers. The warrant officer is kind of like the guy that goes, hey, y'all, watch this cool stuff. Hold my beer. So I'm going to stick your other one in there. There you go, buddy. Somebody call your phone.
Hey, your phone.
Spike's phone! Spike's phone!
That was.
Look at all those beautiful faces.
How many of y'all I got out here that are vets? But I got a question. Do we like bacon? I don't know that I was convinced by that, but do we like bacon? Is there anybody in here that doesn't like bacon? Raise your hands.
Don't do that.
Go there.
I can never be Jewish.
I want to see what happens. Oh yeah, let's do
it. We like bacon so much that we decided that the award that we developed for our unit stuff should have bacon in it because bacon makes everything better. Does everybody agree? So we have 2 awards. We have the bacon patch, that's this one right here. And we also have the bacon medal. Now, I will say this. To come in first and second in my division in the O course is a big feat, probably deserving of a bacon medal. Unfortunately, I am just about out of bacon medals. So this year you have to do something especially epic to get a bacon medal, which means that each one of these gentlemen will get a bacon patch instead. However, I want y'all to understand the importance of this. There are a group of guys in the Rangers. I mean, they're not super hardcore or anything, but they train all year because, like so many of us, they're oftentimes broke. And whoever wins the O course gets free entry to next year's game. Now, it's my understanding somebody got free entry to next year's game, and it was. Oh, you handed it off? Who'd you hand it off to? Outstanding. Right? So, instead of the whole team, because there was a tie, they pushed the Rangers so hard. These are guys that trained for that O course. Pushed them so hard that we actually got a share of their prize.
Let's go!
Hey!
I mean, if they want to be.
Oreo, shut up. Thank you.
I know. So what we're going to do is present each of these gentlemen who just about whipped them Rangers at the O course. I have to make sure Bull heard me say that. Who just about whipped them Rangers at the O course with a bacon patch.
Thank you.
Louder, louder, louder. You guys can be seated. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Uh-oh. That's right. First year players. First year players. Show up the first ID. Come on, up here. First year player. No. I'm making a speech. My first year players are showing up in here and giving the damn CEF, an international paintball conglomerate, a run for their money in mini games. A run for their money meaning that's a polite way of saying we're stomping their freaking guts in all the time. And I got first year players running the O course and beating guys that do this every year because they want free stuff. I'm kind of screwing this whole CO thing up, but y'all making me look real good. Real good. To the point where I'm about to start. I'm gonna start taking this new lightsaber to some of the veterans. Like y'all need to get to that level. That's awesome. I mean, I can't express to you guys. And we've had a lot of great first year players, and they almost always turn into second and third and seventh year players. Seventh year players. 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 7. I promise. Like, so. Man, you guys be proud of yourselves. You're doing really great. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves and drinking water. Who did not eat? Who has not eaten? Anybody? Who does not have water in this formation? Andy, see me after.
I do have a little to continue on what you're saying.
Okay. Who doesn't have water in this formation? Somebody get. I know, Zach. It's good. Somebody get this man of water, please.
Got it. I do have a little bit.
Come on.
For what you're saying.
Come on. Where did Spike go? There he is.
I've been trying to run the games and make things as smooth as possible. And I will tell you right now that the first fucking ID, goddamn guys, you're making my job easy. Because when I need something done or I need you guys to switch, it doesn't matter which side or whatever I ask you guys to do, man. You, man. Guardian. Oh, I've been in the sun, man. I got story time coming up, man. You're going to have to bear with me. But the first ID, man, you guys, thank you. Keep it up. Keep the good stuff going.
I've got something real quickly.
Yeah.
If you guys that are first years and you haven't got a chance to really get to know any of the veterans or you don't know who to respect, you can respect somebody in your group. You can respect yourself if you want. But I'd like to make a pitch for somebody that you might find will earn your respect. He was the Able Company commander until today. And even as a lowly company commander, he's been of immeasurable help to Stretch when he was the CO and myself as the XO. And to me, he is really, up until yesterday, I was having a real hard time. He's helped me get things streamlined just in the space of today. He does a lot of stuff for us. If any of you guys got those flyers, he arranged for us to get those for super, super cheap. And he's a really great friend of mine, has offered me all kind of help and given me some great advice in my personal life. So if you guys are looking for somebody to respect, I think that Trey Gunslinger here probably deserves as much respect, but more than anybody here, except maybe Kedron, Stretch Helms. Now, Stretch and I have each taken a pie, and neither one of us hates pie, but I'd really like to share that experience with Trey. So any of you guys who are interested in winning that raffle and or being a part of the Pie of Respect, I really think we should express to Trey how much we love him and appreciate all of his hard work.
Pie is good.
It is good. You got something you'd like to say?
What a backhanded compliment.
Right.
Yeah, we love you so much. We think you should take a pie, Trey.
Hey, I like pie. That's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the DSAC.
Oh. You've been waiting all week to use that. Yeah. So, is everybody having a good time? Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. been a kind of interesting week. You know, a little bit weird for me. You know, not running the company, but still being in here. It's like, yeah. You know, no. That's Go talk to Rev. Go talk to
No,
Rev.
you can help all you want, brother.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's been really weird, you know, sitting up there in the meetings and stuff, and like, yeah, I'll take care of the first. No, I'll tell Rev to do that. Yeah. And it's been. First ID will always be my home. Period. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, you move up through stuff, and it's like, yeah, well, I'll tell somebody.
You'd rather punch yourself in the face than
Yeah. So it's been, it's just been a really interesting week. Been a little bit weird, been a little awkward at some points in time, you know.
Not the smoothest of transitions, but probably the friendliest.
Well, there we go. I have a lot of respect for Rev, otherwise he wouldn't be standing here doing this. He's helped me for years survive the madness that it is of running a company. Division, excuse me. Yes, division. So it takes a while to learn. My first year, man, I made so many mistakes, so many regrets, so many this, that, and the other. I had a list of fixes, things to fix. That's this long. It's always there. But this, I'm proud of the first ID. I'm proud of everything that's happened, been done. Bumps, hiccups. Get through it, and it'll all be good by the end of the week, and next year will be even better. I'm very proud to hear all the things on field that are happening, with First ID just doing it, kicking it, taking care of business. The first after action report I got from our Supreme Allied Commander, he's recounting how the CEF has learned that they can't take something just in force, they got to have force multipliers, blah, 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 blah. You can't just manhammer things.
That's weird, because that's what we do. That's weird.
So, what he neglected to tell me at that point in time was that the CEF...
I showed y'all a taste of this earlier, and I don't think he was around for that. But, this is one of the 899th Black Cats. Any of you guys that don't understand the D-Day history, I'll give you a quick breakdown.
I can do that.
Beetle was, I'm gonna do my version first though. Beetle was in the first ID, came with his son, Hollywood, who couldn't be here tonight. I did hear from him, he's fine, everything's great.
Good, he did call you.
He's about to take his ASFAB, he wants to focus on that.
I know, but he did call.
He got a hold of him. Everything's fine, brother. So, he brought his son with him. His son said, Dad, I want to come to D-Day. Hollywood was a little too young, so they lied about his age.
No, we just changed the math.
Just changed the math about his age. I apologize. So Beetle was in the 1st Infantry, and he don't want to be nobody, but he gets promoted anyway because that's his luck.
BS.
And eventually he has this bright idea that we need a unit that's just dedicated to create, just to kill tanks. And they thought, that's a great idea, Beetle. You should go do that. So this traitorous bastard left us and stole all our talent and went and took it to the 899th. And eventually his guilt ate at him so much that he came back and helped us rebuild. And that's how you got Stretch and you got cursed with me. But Demo is one of the 899th Black Cats, and he does all kinds of stuff for them. He's helped out Dwayne so much. He built all the Black Cat coins they've been giving out to certain people. If you guys were at the thing, and he talked about it a little bit. But he built everything for Dwayne. He's one of the Black Cats that goes above and beyond like they all do. They're all cut from the same cloth as us, Beetle will tell you. And for that, sir, and everything that you have done, and my appreciation to you, you will now receive the Bacon Medal. Ladies and gentlemen,
folks, if you cut a black cat, they bleed Big Red One. Plain and simple. And trust me, the only family members for sure you have out here, other than First ID, are over an 899. The rest of these fuckers are foreigners.
All right, so now we're having story time with Andy. Andy's a purple shirt rep this year, but he used to be a dirty German. but we don't mind that because we don't discriminate against dirty Germans in this campsite.
No, I did not.
So we're going to hear a story from Andy about one of our esteemed, I should say former members, who is probably hiding something.
No, he's not.
Oh, there he is.
I need
He's
a
hiding in
chair.
plain sight.
I need a chair.
Need a chair.
Yes. Just an easy chair.
It's a chair.
He'll never get out of that one. So.
Are you going to give him a lap dance?
Yes, sir.
I'll do this chair.
$1 bill now.
There's children, there's children present now.
Now bear with me. I've had a long day. I've had a long week, so bear with me. I've been trying to plan this story out to where it's entertaining, and I jump around and dance around and make fun of him a little bit. But I'm fucking tired, so. Let's see, where do I start? The story of Spike is what the story is about. Let me tell you about this guy.
Take your glasses off, Spike.
No.
Will you take your glasses off?
No,
because then we'll see him.
Matter of fact, before I start, because the reason why he's not taking off his glasses is because he knows. And most of you know too, this motherfucker's gonna cry. So, let me start off by giving him this so he can catch his tears. This trophy here says to Kyle Spike Bonds, D-Day Excellence. Catch your tears. So let me tell you the story of the first ID. I am D-Day old. I've been D-Day for 1,015 years. I've been coming to this hill before this hill was even a hill. Yes, that's true. So let me tell you the story of the first ID because it really builds into what exactly you guys are. And God damn it, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're the best fucking unit on this hill. German Allied, period. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I come to your grog every year. I give a little fucking speech and I dance around and I tell you how great you are because you guys need to know exactly what you contribute to this game. And for that, I thank you and I love you. Now let me tell you a story. So, as I'm coming up through the ranks and I'm a regular unit commander at a place called St. Lo. Does anybody remember St. Lo? Anybody remember St. Lo? Anybody? I took over St. Lo back in the day, right? Didn't know a goddamn thing about commanding anybody. All I said was, they're over there, shoot them. As the years progressed, I think I got better. I think I made myself a good commander. I hope I did. I probably screwed up a lot. But to tell the story of Spike, back in the day, the first ID was pretty much the redheaded stepchild of the Allied Army. You guys took the shit and you got shit on, not by just Germans, you got shit on by the Allied Army. There's times when you guys went and you charged Omaha Beach, and back in the day, the only way to really win D-Day was hold Field Center, and you had to take Omaha. Period. Right? Am I right? Yep. You had to take Omaha. Yep. It didn't matter. You can win every other place in the field, but you had to take Omaha, or you lost. Yep. Period. Remember?
Yep.
You remember. And whose job was it to take Omaha? First ID. What pissed me off the most as I came up into the command was the fact that you guys would charge up that hill, you would get in that meat grinder, you'd get the shit shot out of you, you'd get hurt, you'd do everything. And the people that would come up on the forums and say, oh, we want Omaha, wasn't the fucking first ID people, it was the other fucking units that came in to help you. They're the ones that won Omaha, no credit given to the first ID, and that was bullshit. Because it was you guys that did it. And then the last 5 minutes, another unit come in and saved the fucking day because you guys are spent. And that was wrong. I don't know if anybody here remembers when this guy was the commander for the first ID. Anybody remember? Okay. Back to me building up to be a commander. This guy here, watching him give everything he gave and do what he did, he gave everything to this unit. How I really really got to meet him though was fantastic. It was a hot D-Day. It was 100+ degrees. It was humidity in the 90s. It was hot. People were dropping like flies. It fucking sucked, man. It sucked. When you hear old people say it's D-Day, this weather here right now, this ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. This is a nice D-Day. But I heard there were some Germans that was in the med tent, and at this time I was an area commander for the Germans, which means I had all field center. I had to make sure that everything was working and that we were beating your ass. That was my job. So I heard there was some Germans in there, and I'm gonna get this real quick because I was actually gonna make him get in his underwear. And I was gonna ask for some bags of ice.
I'll let you put some ice in my crotch.
Yeah, I will. I most certainly will. But I come in, and everybody knows Spike on the hill. He sounds like a fucking bullhorn, right? Like a retard. But that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Everybody hears him. Everybody hears him. But what's funny is I go to this med tent, and there's people laid out everywhere. Laid out all over it. You remember. There's probably, what, 15, 20 people in there?
It was full.
Yeah. And all I hear as I'm walking up is this cat crying. You see me on the field, I care about the players, right? What was my number one rule today? Anybody remember? Hydrate, right? This guy was in the med tent, balls deep in a bag of ice, crying. You hear him on the field. He sounds like Bullhorn. He cries just the same. I swear to God. And I thought he was hurt, so I came over and I'm like, Spike, man, you're a great guy. Cool to meet you. Is everything all right? Anything I can help you with? I was thinking he was hurt, and he didn't give a shit about himself. He didn't give two shits. He was mad at himself because he let himself get dehydrated. He let himself go to the med tent, and he couldn't be on the field because you guys were getting hurt. This guy right here. And see, look, it's already starting. So, as I grow into the command that I did, and as I went through and I did the players and I came to the high up German, whatever the fuck I did, I based my command style off this motherfucker right here. Why did I do that? Because he didn't give two shits about who won. He didn't care what was actually going on. All he cared about was the players he was in charge of. And as a commander, as commanders came up underneath me, that's why I tried to distill in them is you got to care. You got to care about the people because we get free entry, we get whatever deal Dwayne works out with you, but it doesn't matter about us, man. We can't do this without you. And for this guy to sound like a fucking bullhorn, crying. I mean, I'm not talking like he had a little tear coming. I'm talking there was waterworks coming out of his face. It looked like a sprinkler. This guy is my best friend at D-Day. He's my best friend. When I come to D-Day, I look forward to seeing this guy, just see what kind of diva, stupid shit he's into. Because it's him, right? Because he's doing some crazy shit. But I want to honor him and what he has done for me and what he has showed me, because this guy here made me the commander that I was and has also made me the staff person that I am today. And it is all about you players, and he is a perfect prime example of what a commander should be. This guy right here. And I want you to stand up and applaud him.
Love you, Spike! Go, Spike!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You remember.
Who gets the job done? Big Red One! Who gets the job done? Big Red One! Let me hear your battle cry! Duty first! Let me hear your battle cry! Duty first! Get some! Get some!
He cried just like that. Just like that. Swear to God. It's gonna be longer, but I'm tired, so. I love it, man. I love it. Hey, you guys fucking rock.
Dog over.
This is my D-Day hard-earned money. Match me to donate.
I'll match
money. Donate to the game.
This is hitting home for some folks.
I know.
I'll match it.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I don't care what you donate. Donate a quarter. Donate a nickel. I don't care. This is $100 going in the pot. You guys take it and you add to it.
Come here, transformer. Before we get into the fun stuff,
Underneath.
all the lights Before we get into all this fun stuff, you guys remember I was trying real hard not to cry up there talking about, you know, the war on terror. In the time it took for me to make that speech and walk off the stage, we found out about another one that we know. One more. Please donate to that game. Please. Anybody can't hear me? Anybody can't hear me? In the time it took for me to make my speech about the war on terror and the problems we've had, in that time, it took, we found out about one more that we know in the First ID family. Please donate. Please. It's very important. All right?
I'll try to keep this sweet. I call him Cole. He's Wade Cole-Yancey. You guys saw him jam out his sultry jazz moves on Tuesday night. I met Cole when he was 13 years old. When I was asked to lead Able Company by Stretch, it was a big shock to me. I'd never led anything. I was one of you guys. When I took over Able Company, I wanted it to be welcoming and special for new players especially, and young kids. And Cole was one of the young kids there. He and I got together. I talked with him, and I thought he'd make the perfect XL. He's been with me almost every year. He got poached one year and then came back. But since I got promoted to XO of the division, which I tried to avoid until midweek, we had to find somebody to fill Able Company's section, and Cole's going to do that. I had some bars for him that I had gotten at the store, but it's probably more important to me that he take these. These are the ones I've been wearing since we met the very first time. I've worn them to other games, Tombstone, but D-Day's my home family. I wear them all the time, and I want Cole to take these, if he will, and lead Able Company for me.
I'm going to replace his, so he's not without those.
Thank you, guys. Give Cole a hand. Able Company, Wade Cole-Yancey is your company commander.
And I'm going to say one more thing. Cole he ran the good. Him and Hatchet. I don't know if you guys got to meet him. They got together and put together the Goodwood game that went on today. You guys play that? Anybody? Show of hands. Right on. What'd you guys think of that game? Awesome. That's good stuff. So they put that together. He's been such a great help around here and to the staff that they've actually hired him as staff for the D-Day Park. And in that time, how long ago? About a month ago? About a month ago. In a month, he has unboned probably 4 years worth of stuff that was absolutely screwed up in a month's time. So we have ultimate, he may be hit and miss here and there because they're pulling him off too, but we have all kinds of faith in him. Just, you know, we love him to death, man. So another round for him, if you don't mind.
I'm trying to keep this short and sweet. I could tell Cole stories for years. But, I mean, all the things you heard, I know Rev and Stretch said some really nice things about me the other night, but there's not a thing they said that I did that Cole wasn't involved in. Those pamphlets that they gave me credit for, all I did was write a check for them. Cole's the one that designed them and put them together. So those pamphlets you guys have been getting, that's Cole. This guy does so much for the division, you don't even know, because it's all behind the scenes, and he's a little quiet, so you never know. He doesn't ask for that recognition, but I want to give it to him because he does so much for this division. And so that's why I think he's really great for this. And he's pulled in all directions, but he's going to do a great job for Able Company. Does anybody else have any promotions they want to do before we talk about some informal stuff?
I'm going to stop you real quick. I'm not getting up there because it's crowded. So you guys don't need to see me, you just need to hear me. This Rev is talking. If you can't see me, it's not a big deal. Listen, these guys were part of Charlie Company. Charlie Company's got this real long story of an elaborate first ID history, and a lot of great people from D-Day have been in Charlie Company. I'm not going to get into that right now. It's hot. We got a night game to prepare for. But they came from Charlie Company. How many people was with you when you first came?
3.
3 people. And then the next year, how many people did you bring? 6 people. The next year, how many people did you bring?
11.
How many you got now?
I don't know. I think it's 12 again this year. We got
Boatload.
They brought almost the whole company. They almost, yeah, they can't really count that high. They used to work in the prison system.
we only counted 2.
Right. So the point is, these cats recruited. They come in here, they feed people that are hungry. They'll send me food. I ain't never gave them a dime, I don't think. They'll be like, Rev, you hungry? And I wasn't even like, I didn't have no stars on. I'm not special. They just, Rev, come eat. They'll take care of you. You guys come eat. Y'all want some extra food? Come on, eat. They'll get mad at me. Hey, you want this breakfast burrito? No, I'm good, man. Come on, eat this breakfast burrito, right? They've always been a big help. Anything we need, right? And so this year I'm thinking, Charlie Company gonna get too big. Look at all of Charlie Company, knuckleheads and new players. Charlie Company gonna get too big, and Transport keeps doubling his player base. So we decided to give them their own company. I have been all over the place trying to deal with this command transition that of not having Stretch be in charge of everything and organize me all the time. So I've been all over the place trying to make sure the beach is ready for you guys on the, I would say, the command side of things, that all the rules and stuff are fair and we don't run into any surprises, tripwires. So I've been running around trying to take that heat for you guys. I got to give Trey a lot of love for stepping in last minute and taking over when he didn't think he was going to have to. But we decided these guys recruit and take care of people so good, we're going to give them their own company. So I haven't got his rank yet, but he is now officially captain in the first ID, a captain, quotation marks, in the first ID. And no, don't you give him your bars. Get away from me. You're trying to retire already. I ain't gonna let you. He is now officially captain, and I know what he's about to do, but I'm gonna recognize their whole team because they started out here, and they better keep coming out here. I'm gonna kill them. I'll go right to Elk City and burn their house down. He knows I'm playing. I know where you live too.
He knows I'm playing. We know people we don't even have to leave the house.
Right. I'll just send Beetle. Beetle get wet work. They'll never even know they're in the yard. Right. But we love these guys. We gave them their own company. We used to have 5 companies anyway. Some of the old SOG guys remember. They're in here somewhere. I've seen one of them bouncing around. There's one left. So we just gave another company to the unit, and so we love these guys too. A big round for them real quick, and I'll let him talk.
Okay, hey, this guy right here goes with me through a lot of stuff. I finally conned him back into paintball. He used to play back in the day when he was young, not old.
Speak up.
He wasn't skinnier.
Speak up.
I know you can yell louder than that shit.
Speak up.
Pretend like you're talking to me.
Your mama, what? Yeah!
Oh, your voice is gone.
But he's helped me a lot. We founded the team. We started recruiting people to come out here. Every time I need something, this cat's here ready. If I'm not here, he's taking care of the stuff. So I'm gonna make him my XO.
Give him the blood rank.
Been there, done that.
I have to bend down and get that one.
God damn it.
We got to wait to see.
I'll hold your hand here while you get it. No, you can't do that.
I got some runners either tonight or tomorrow.
All right, man.
4 o'clock.
Thank you.
What?
Anybody else? We'll do some more tomorrow.
Hold up. I got one more thing. Sorry. Before you start.
One more thing.
Let me do my thing first.
You want to do your one more thing in my
Sir, if you would kindly allow me to do my thing.
do your thing.
If you would kindly allow me to do my thing, DSAC.
Oh, well, you're there. Because you're doing what I was going to do, so.
Well, that's cool. We'll just do it together.
There we go.
Everyone wants to do
All right. All right. I'm going to try to make this short. I won't speechify too much. Many years ago, this man had a dream to make this building for another commander of ours that we miss dearly. It's now his building because he paid for it. He keeps saying, you can use it. And I'm like, man, I didn't pay for that building. I rented a tent. And I didn't even get to be in it. So these guys helped with that. They saved us last minute. We were like, oh, it'll totally be done before D-Day. It'll be done 2 months ahead of time. We're like Thursday night hammering stuff. I say we, not me. These guys hammering stuff, helping my buddy build a floor so we could put that emblem in the floor.
Matter of fact, we watched the NBA Finals from the roof.
Right.
That's right.
That's right.
On the
so they always show up, and I tell them, man, this is your vacation. Shovel, you were in there, and what did he say? Nope, I'm working. I work for vacation, right? I said, you probably don't even rest in your sleep. You're working in your sleep. He said, yep, in my head I am. These guys come out here, they're a huge help every year, and we try to recognize them some, but man, I got so many great people in this division that it's hard to recognize everybody.
Thank you guys for the help.
I introduced you guys, some of you guys, to the bacon patch and the bacon medal the other day, and I gave away, I think it was 1 bacon medal, and it was the demo. And I said that I probably was not going to be able to give too many away because we were starting to run low, and I'm going to have to order some more. But they went down to that beach, and it looked like a Moab hit it last week. And the staff is just too understaffed to get it together. And I'm thinking, I'm not sending volunteers out there. We'll play it as it lies. Because these guys are here for their vacation. You heard, I tried to have that argument with you, didn't I? These guys are here for their vacation.
There's a couple I had that same argument with.
You guys, I'm not sending guys down there to work when they paid so much money to be here. Y'all need to be real, and nobody's gonna hear it, right? These guys are at the front of that pack every year. What do you need? What do you need? I brought these tools. I brought those tools. I got stuff to do. These guys could build us a Taj Mahal and the Great Wall of Mexico. and the Great Wall of Mexico.
Yes, I do.
In 3 days of D-Day.
And they did build great walls.
Right.
Yeah. Right there.
Right. Yeah. And they're just always a big help. And I want to try and accommodate them as much as I can all the time. And the thing is they never tell me. They're just so chill and they're so relaxed. They've never caused us any kind of headache like some other people. That's fair. They're always just super helpful, and I mean, there's like no ego involved. It's just what can I do? And for that, you guys are gonna get the last 2, maybe the last 2 ever, of the bacon medal. But thank you so much. Okay. That was what you had?
That's what I had.
Okay, great. We're on the same page.
Exactly. It's amazing when that happens.
It's nuts.
All right, almost done.
Okay, so tomorrow morning's Utah. Okay. So I was out there this morning with some fellow commanders, and we were going over it and stuff. There's a pretty high amount of poison sumac around that play area. So if you're pretty highly allergic to anything like that, I highly suggest that you may reconsider playing tomorrow, because I really don't want to have to, send anybody who's really allergic to the crap out. Okay? Just be careful where you're playing at. There to get it cleaned up. Mother Nature made those plans null and void, so the staff has not been able to do what they wanted to do to get that area nice and groomed for play. So please play with caution, okay? Please play with caution. I want you more for Saturday than I do for Friday, okay? Play with caution.
We're also going to have the medical trucks out there as soon as feeling sick.
Yeah. So also for those who have played Utah in the past, we're actually going to have a cooling station behind the boats. That's not a mask off. It's not a dead zone, but it's somewhere that you can immediately go to, get in a fan, get kind of cooled off, refill some water, whatever, so that you can immediately stay in the game. So you're not going to the dead zone and de-gearing, because I know what happens when you de-gear. okay, you're done, and I don't quite need that either. If you're there to play, I need you playing. So, you know, if you get overheated or whatever, we're going to have vehicles to get you out of there, ways to get you treated immediately right there. So, you know, a little bit better than in years past on Utah. So, that's what I had.
Who gets the job done?
Big Red One!
Who gets the job done?
Big Red One!
Let me hear a battle cry!
Duty first!
Let me hear a battle cry!
Duty first!
It's so!
Ah!
It's so!
Ah!
Nice echo.
Nice echo.
That shirt Art's wearing, we still got them for sale. $10 each if you want one. See somebody in the HQ.
Anybody not assigned to a company, go over there, please.
Welcome to Oklahoma D-Day. We will get to the pie of respect a little while. The voting was amazing. You guys did awesome. We did blind voting at the end just to keep people from trying to buy their way out of pies. I think it worked really well. Maybe.
How do you buy your way out of?
Spend a lot of money.
When you're up for a pie, you'll find out.
One of these days.
Anyway, before we get started, I want to recognize someone, introduce you first-year players to him. You vets know him. Don Tallman is here. Go ahead and stand up, Don. Don is our... come on up. Don is our division chaplain. And we should have done this at Grog. We messed it, but I've asked Don to say a prayer of remembrance because we're here celebrating and remembering and honoring those soldiers that fought and died during World War II, specifically the invasion of Normandy, and I'd like him to offer an opening prayer for us.
Sun cover, please.
It's amazing, Father. The hearts of all the men and women, the lives that were spent for our freedom. Thank you, Father, for the freedom that we enjoy at the cost of so many precious lives. And we pause right now to make remembrance of all of them and their families who sacrificed. Thank you for the blessing of having this country to live in and the freedoms that we enjoy. I ask your blessings continually upon the families of all those who sacrificed. Thank you for this time that we have together here and the games that we play here that are in remembrance of the true battles that were fought. Help us to ever keep in our hearts and our minds how great sacrifice has been paid for our freedom. Let us never forget. In Jesus' name, amen.
There's transport button.
Hey, I felt your hands too.
For the company commanders, I know most of you, I know you vets know them. Most of the new players have met them before, but I want you to go down the line, introduce yourself, and say what company you command.
Matt Slinkard, bunker, and command the tank.
It's a tank.
It's a tank.
It's a tank.
I'm Wade Yancey. Speak up. Night Command, Able Company.
Scott Rutherford or Smiley, Night Command Baker Company.
Guys, I can't hear you in the back out there.
I'm Oreo, and I complain.
Complain all the time.
I'm Oreo, and I command Charlie Company. There we go.
I'm Michael Hagerman, point man, and I command Dog Company.
Amber Briggs, Transport, Command Echo Company.
Do any of the company commanders have any promotions to do tonight? Go ahead.
Helmet.
No, but.
There the moods.
Alright, so I'm kind of new to this whole thing. I've never been a company commander, but I think this guy right here, we can all say I was very impressed by the fact that when he couldn't partake in our grog, he felt it necessary as a first year to make his own. And I think that was the coolest thing.
It was legit.
That's pretty cool.
And I've seen him on the field time and time again. He's always pushing. You know, he's always playing hard. And so I'd like to promote him to sergeant.
Doc. Where's Doc? Doc. Doc.
Doc.
There she is.
Move it, Doc, front center.
I gotta speak louder, I'm sorry. Alright. Doc used to be in Baker Company in her first year, right? And then she left Baker Company to go play with Abel because they needed some players. And that's cool. I'm still a little salty about that one, so. But she decided to come back this year, and I'm going to promote her to one of my squad leaders, so sergeant. So you'll be my XO. I don't have the bars with me, guys. I got to get them.
I've already got it.
Stormy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir, even.
Oh, sir.
You got sir.
I mean, Captain.
We're the 101st all of a sudden.
We're in the wrong camp.
Sirs
Yeah, we are.
Stormy has helped me out throughout the year as my go-between with Facebook because I just don't bother to figure it out.
He's still in the Stone Age.
Yeah. And she's also running a heavy weapon for me, and she's going to run one of my platoons all at the same time. So I'm promoting her to lieutenant.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Come on, brother, move it.
Double tap.
I have to sneak through here.
Who's there?
Take your shirt off.
That's his name.
Not my job. Yesterday, we had a heavy weapon on tank game, which was a little bit of practice for everyone. We took 3 heavy weapons out there. Every one of them was fielded by new players. I had most of them paired up. Knock Knock did go out and made multiple tank kills. We played for the Germans, so he did shoot out Allied tanks at the time. But as a first-year player, he did come out and do that. He's not in my company, but I oversee the heavy weapons, so I still get to play this role. So thank you for knocking out 5 tanks. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's
He's in flip-flops.
Excuses.
Hey, you don't need no introduction to everybody in the company that's been here. You new guys, this guy's gonna take care of you every day. If you need something, he's gonna make sure you have it. He's fixing to be a sergeant in Echo Company. More than that though, he's gonna be your beach master for us in the morning. He's gonna keep the traffic flowing and everybody knows which way that needs to be. If you forget somehow, he's gonna point you up the hill.
I got it. Text me. What do you got? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bailey. And bring is your dad or Is your dad here?
He's somewhere else.
Alright, well.
Alright.
I already gave you your bars, but I'm announcing you as my second in command of Able Company, and your dad, if I think he accepted the position, correct? Able Company's Beachmaster. Same thing as what he just described as Guardian. He's going to point you where you need to go, and he's going to make sure that you're not dead on the bottom of that hill. So, thanks.
Thank you.
Unless you want to. Okay. I'm going to ask the commander of the 238 to come up real quick. He's asked to recognize some folks.
Can I get Hatchet and Clamp It up here?
Hatchet, Clamp It, front and center, please. Remember to speak up, Assassin.
Yeah. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, this is Clamp It. He's a D-Day vet. He's missed the last few years due to life. And then this is Hatchet. He couldn't make it out this year. He had an anniversary or something like that. But these two have both been COs of the 238 since I've been here. Hatchet, my first 2 years here, he was my CO. And for some reason I let this crazy... I can't even describe it.
That's why we just all refer to it as Clamp It.
Somehow he convinced me to run with the engineers and do all that extra crap on Omaha. And then just get even more hot and sweaty and, you know, just have to hydrate more. And then this guy, after Clamp It left, Hatchet took over as CO, and this guy made me his XO, and for 2 years, for 2 years he had me running around all camp doing all sorts of crap, building AT tubes, working on the tank, whatever, you know. If it was just go get me a drink, assassin all the way across camp, had to run over there and get him a drink because his lazy ass couldn't get up out of the chair.
Sounds right.
So I just wanted to recognize these guys because they're the reason I'm an engineer and they're the reason I'm a CO. So this is our sign. Nothing's been put on it except for those letters and that castle. And I'm going to ask them to sign the back after this is all over, just in recognition of what they've done for my division.
Right on.
What?
You don't get out of this easy. I was gonna call Assassino because I had something for him. I've harped on in the past that, you know, I'm like a rack vet and whatever, but while I was overseas, we can't wear multicolored American flag vests on our kit, you know, camouflage and all that, so you're allowed to wear neutral color stuff. This Velcro flag flew in face of the enemy in Baghdad in 2009, and airstrikes don't win wars. American infantrymen win wars. When you put your boot on it, America owns it. So I wanted Assassin to take this flag, which flew in the face of our enemies, to the top of Omaha Beach. Make it happen.
Do it again.
Do it again, do it again, we like it.
7406. Damn.
Was that you too?
Now you can keep one for yourself.
Go get it.
Hey.
Somebody buy him a lotto ticket! We're not going to let somebody win twice. We want to spread them out a little bit. What we're going to do is we're giving him the choice. Which mark area wants to keep him, we'll draw for the next one. Continuing out of the voting pool.
He sleeps with his bolt action.
Right.
Well, which one is more expensive?
That one.
I'll take this row.
Okay.
Bring that over, man.
There you go. Hey, I didn't win it. It's my brother's, okay? He wasn't here.
You'll meet him next year.
Give him your old one.
Wait a minute. That was just...
Oh, okay.
Try it. This dude sleeps with his hammer 7.
Try it, Flint.
Alrighty. Let him hand it
All right,
up.
hold on to that.
You handed it over.
It's not drugs. It won't hurt you if you try it.
7439.
There we go.
Hey!
Dot. stuff we got are going to be these white pieces of paper in here. I've got painstakingly went through our registrations. We had some help from Doc, but I wrote down everybody's name and I assigned you a number. So the Command Sergeant Major is going to draw a name first for new players. Last year I had a recruiting drive where the person who recruited the most new players won some money, and then out of that pool we had a drawing where you get basically your registration back, so your registration is free this year. If I allowed that continue to happen, transport would take it every single year. And so I changed it just to a straight up drawing. New players gets a registration, veteran players gets a registration.
You're welcome.
And because there's more numbers than there are people, if she draws a number that's too high, I'm going to have her keep drawing until we have a winner. White paper.
Get out. I didn't know.
New players.
Oh, it's actually paper.
It is actually paper.
Okay, cool.
Swear to God if it's helmet.
7. Oh, that's good. Buy them a lot, just 7. You got it.
Shane Davis. Shane Davis.
Family thing here.
Whoever's drawing stuff, his fingers are cursed.
Veteran players.
Those are all boys. 44.
She's already won something, Doc.
Wow! What?
I have not drawn a single number. The Command Sergeant Major. All right. Red.
What am I drawing?
Paper.
What a single denominator in all of this.
He's really good at that.
If this should have happened to me, I'd be.
Yeah, right?
36.
Now, I swear to God, if it's him,
I'm a member of Doc's family.
Brian Castle.
Thank you. There you go. Brian. Sorry, Doc.
Hey, Brian might trade you the money.
All right, those are the raffles we got. We're gonna start making the pies. Right now, I need Cole front and center. There's a presentation he needs to make.
All right, Stretch. Come up here. This guy.
Oh, are you gonna cry?
I might.
Where's Spike at?
You gonna make me cry? Well, that's easy for me.
Hey, this is a thing. We try to make each other cry.
Yeah.
So Stretch has done so much for all of us. And I'll let you know, man. He's one of the main reasons why I'm still here. He's one of the main reasons why I love this game so much. Oh my God.
Oh no, you gotta turn around because you're gonna cry too. We're all gonna be part of it. Just like that. Okay.
This dude is so great. So last year, I introduced my girlfriend to Oklahoma D-Day, and we didn't know if she was gonna play or not. About halfway through the week, we decided, yeah, let's play. And so this dude, I was scrambling, and he knows I'm always scrambling around this camp. I was scrambling to get some of my money together and find out who has a ticket for sale so I can buy a ticket for her. And he saw me scrambling around like crazy, and he just goes up to me and he's like, "Hey, don't worry about it. She's good." And so just not only does he help me experience this, it helps me. He helps me with everything. He helps all of us with anything we need. But he helped me introduce someone who's very important to this amazing game. And I love you, man. This was her idea. This was almost entirely her idea, though. So, but with the help of Cade, Xander, and Tyler, Doc helped me figure out what kind of alcohol he liked.
The kind you drink.
We got him some power food so he can lead us to victory tomorrow.
Yay!
We got him some peppered beef jerky because we're going to be peppered with paintballs on Omaha tomorrow.
That's a guarantee.
We got him energy blend, trail mix, so he can stay in the fight till the end of the day. And then we got him a take 5 because we know sometimes he needs to take a break.
What? Huh? Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys. You know, every year I'm amazed. Nice. I like that. My own D-Day shot glass, so I can definitely take that shot when I'm ready to take 5. You know, it's easy, honestly, to do all I do because you guys are as great as you are. You guys come out with enthusiasm. You want to be here. You know, you make it so that it's worth being up here doing all this stuff so that we can try and help you have a good time and enjoy your vacation. We pretty much give up our vacation in a lot of ways so that we can help.
Sanity, what's left of it.
And you had some?
Very
I think he came with some when he was born.
I was just checking.
How long he kept it, I'm not
Anyway,
sure.
it's really all about you guys in the end. It really is. It's just about you guys. And keeping you guys playing and having fun and coming back. And don't let my wife know, but she already really knows I break my bank every year, every day to make whatever happens just so I can see a smile on your guys' face and know that you're having fun. Because that's how I get my pleasure out of all this. Seeing you guys happy, having fun, slinging paint, and ready to come back next year to this insanity we call D-Day, adventure park. So, thank you again.
We love you, Stretch.
Hold on. Stretch, don't leave me. We're good. Turn around.
Oh no, there's more than one thing.
There's more than one thing.
Stuffings.
So I got a story about Stretch here. He's when none of you are here, all he thinks about is you guys. We attended an event in Oklahoma City.
Uh-oh.
And some of you who've been here all week have heard stories, tales of the Aztecs.
Mm.
And they truly are a drinking team with a paintball problem. We show up and they ask, or we're actually on our way home. We probably had a little too much to imbibe.
No, we hadn't even had too much yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe.
So we're walking back to camp, and there is this huge party going off, and it's the Aztecs. My fearless leader says, "Bunker, let's go check this out." I said, "Okay, let's go check it out. I'm with you." 30 seconds into camp, I look over, and they've got him on his knees.
Oh, God.
Oh, my Lord.
With this skull in the air. And it's already full of all God knows what. And I'm watching him. He starts to chug it down, and they just keep pouring it in. And I thought, he's dead. He's dead. Seriously. Next thing I know, one of their people comes and tells me, says, "Your friend, you must take him because he's not going to be the same person in about 30 seconds. They were right. So I carry him back up the hill.
Well, you guided me.
I guided him. I get him about halfway. At this point, he says, "Can I just sit down?" I said, "No, you got to burn this off, Stretch. You got to go. Let's go up that hill." So I immediately go into Beachmaster. Up that freaking hill. That's what the first ID, we go up that hill. And he goes, "No, I can't do it." So at this point, I put him on my shoulders, and he says, "No, you're not carrying me up the hill." I carried him up the hill.
Hold on. There was an electric pole right there. You ever have to watch those movies where, someone gets drugged or knocked out, and they're like in this vehicle or whatever, and you get the flashes, the little glimpses of them moving forward or whatever? That's pretty much what I have of that night, right? There's a little glimpse here, a little glimpse there, a little glimpse here. The rest of it's pretty much gone. But I do remember this electric pole.
And when he goes up and I'm on his shoulder, oh, you're not carrying me, you're not carrying me. Oh, no, you're not going to carry me.
In fairness, I threatened him. I threatened to wake up transport. And Punisher, I said, I'm going to go wake him up. You do not want this to happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go.
So there's more backstory to that reason, too.
Yeah,
Anyway.
much more. But anyways, Stretch, in commemoration of that night, and taking one for the team, I asked him, I said, Stretch, I would have done that. I would have done that for the team. He goes, no, I'm the first ID commander. It's me. It's all me. So this man, he's got our back anytime, any place. Deputy Sack, I know he's got our back. But to commemorate that, I've got you your very own little skull mug so you can drink from and think about.
Have PTSD from it.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, it's missing a hose.
We can work on that if you like.
Yeah. It doesn't quite look the same.
Well, I don't want you to die, you know, and I don't want to carry you uphill again, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was kind of painful, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was a very memorable trip and one I hope to repeat mostly. The paintball part.
Very good, very good.
So. Give it up for Stretch, guys.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Come on, grab your stuff.
Oh,
Tierra or anything like that. You know, the diva that's got to have dice in his tank and everything else. We put on a game today. Just kind of out of the blue for the gun door challenge.
Door gunner challenge
Yeah.
over at the helipad.
We were looking for zombies, people to step up. Who do we come to first? First ID. First ID provided a lot of guys out there to have some fun. They roasted in the sun. I just want to say thank you, First ID, for being the ones that step up and take every stupid, unchallengeable mission and complete it.
If you were part of that today, could you stand up, please?
You are
a zombie.
today.
Could you please stand up?
Thank you. I guarantee you that you made the day for the guys up in the helicopters, giving them something.
Oh yeah, they love shooting.
Yeah, giving them something
Yeah.
to shoot at.
You guys were amazing today. They went on and on about, they came back and they're like, they're doing the Macarena, they're doing the butterflies. They're all over the place. They're awesome. So thank you very, very much. So appreciated.
And I'd like to say thank you because, you know, we got free helicopter rides. That was amazing, man. Totally worth it.
Okay, y'all can sit.
Like I said, I just want to say thank you for everybody. Thank you, Rev. Everybody stepping up. First ID stepping up, answering the call.
Guardian, thank you for rounding everybody up today. You are my savior. Thank you.
All week.
All the time.
Get up for Guardian.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we get into our pie, we had a wedding during D-Day this week. It didn't create a giant freaking headache for anybody, but they seem to have some cake left over, and Jacob, who got married to Elena, he's from the 899. He's got some cake left over, and he's got someone that he'd like to finish the groomsman's cake for him. So,
Hey, Bull, come here.
y'all glad you came yet? Glad you came yet?
Oh, you want to take it off? Okay, hold on. You have an option if you so desire.
You can be shrouded if you care.
Really?
Last year you made my D-Day a living hell because you were always coming to me and badass.
when you needed shit done. So, love you, buddy.
Guys, we're going to try to be up and ready by 7:30 in the morning. We've got a really tough task ahead of us, and they're not making it any easier. They never do. We've done all we can to make sure they don't throw any extra special stuff at us. There may be some, there may not. But I want you to understand that Omaha is not any fun unless you take it. Omaha is not any fun unless you take it. Coming back to this camp, getting gassed up, going to help those guys because we can't manage it. It hurts. It puts a little salt in you for the rest of the day, but it hurts. Nothing's better than standing on the top of that hill knowing that you didn't just overcome the bad guys, because tomorrow they're the bad guys, okay? You overcame that hill, and in many ways, especially for you first year guys, you will have learned something about yourself. Make it something good, guys. Everybody bring it in. About that time, children. Y'all met Don yesterday. I'm going to ask him to say a word for us. Bob's on for us.
Father, thank you for giving us this day. We ask for your protection, your keeping power to be with us today. Help us to do our best to keep our cool. Thank you for the opportunity to have a good time, to celebrate our freedom, and celebrate what so many men and women fought for. We thank you for your protection in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Have a good time.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You gotta keep your cool, people.
Keep cool, people. I'm just gonna name the thing beer.
All right, y'all, we don't have time to wait anymore. If you're ready, we're about to step off.
All right.
Can I make one little announcement?
Shane is in here as usual.
Yo! You have a medical problem? Try to find me. I'll be at the bottom of Omaha until everybody's gone. And then I'll be up on the hill wherever there's somebody at. If you have a medical problem, sir, you have your insulin. Have you eaten today?
I have.
All right, I already buzzed. If you have bee sting allergies, do you have your medicine for that? Everybody, I just want you to be careful and have your medical needs taken care of. And I'm done.
Also, Rev.
Yep.
Can I say something quick?
Come on.
Okay. Omaha is a bitch. There's a shit ton of rocks. It's going to be slippery. It's going to be disgusting. If you get hurt, it is okay to take a break. Do not try to keep going. You are more important for the rest of the day than you are for a little bit of Omaha.
What she said.
Don't take your gear off.
Don't take, yeah. And if you need water or you need help, don't be afraid to ask. Okay? Take care of yourself first.
Here's the battle plan, boys and girls.
Right?
Drink water. Keep moving. Shoot bad guys. There will be smoke, there will be water, there will be mud, there will be rocks. It will be as close to the real suck as we can get in paintball. Okay? Those of you that have been here know what we're talking about. Those of you who don't, you'll find out real quick. I've made the speech plenty of times, I'll make it again. Listen guys, if you're first year, you guys have made us proud all week. Blasted giving the Canadians hell and all that crap. And we appreciate that, but Omaha is an entirely different animal. If you get down there and you realize, hey man, this ain't for me, do me a favor, do not stop on my beach. If you can't be moving forward, be out of the way, because there's already going to be a lot of obstacles down there, and sitting at the bottom of the hill trying to throw stuff. We've got to be down there directing traffic, so you'll be in our way, you'll be in other players' way. You're just an exhaustion obstacle for everybody else. If it's not for you, and you know that for sure, man, don't hang out in the dead box. Just come back up here, march down to where the air station is, go right into con and be like, I can't do that Omaha nonsense. They'll link you up with allies there. Okay, I don't want y'all to do that. I want everybody to take this hill. But if you can't go up the hill, either because of medical, you need medical, we'll get you out of there. If you can't go up because it just ain't for you, you're killing us by standing on the beach. All right? No shame in it. We still love you. You're still welcome in camp. If I let Germans hang out in here, I'll let anybody.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
It's on us, y'all. We got the Rangers going to be with us. We got the 899 going to be with us. We're going to cram a lot of bodies on that beach. But it's on us. They're going to try to send what they can, but we can't ever depend on that. It's on us. Once we get down there and it's game time, it's go time. All right? Listen to the beach masters, listen to your company commanders. There's only pretty much one way to go. If we're saying, hey, come off this way and go that way, you're still pretty much going that way. All right? Any questions on that? Good, because we don't have time for them. This ain't no fun unless we win it. I cannot express to you enough how evil what we're about to do is. So the only thing you can do is take that personal and give the evil back. That's it. It ain't no fun unless we take it. Alright? We have the second or third largest force in the Allied Army. I need y'all.
Damn campground.
Yeah. I need y'all live all day. Whoever has more players on the field at the end of the game wins this game. I need y'all live and salty and ready to go all day. Look out for your buddy. Drink water. Protect yourselves. Don't do anything stupid. All right? Get medical attention as soon as you need it. Don't think, oh, I'll tough through. Get it now. Because we'd rather get you taken care of and back on the field over something minor than send you to the hospital over something major.
We have plenty of water. If you run out, please ask someone.
We need to march soon.
Do we have time for...
Listen up. Very simple. Don't let this nice cool weather right now fool you. We just got dumped on. That means the ground is completely wet. As soon as that sun comes up, we bake. Drink, drink, drink. Take water with you. Save your camelbacks. Okay? Bottles of water with you as you go down. Save your camelbacks. There is water buffalo sitting behind the first dry boat.
Oh, yeah.
We will have air. We will have paint.
Stormy.
Engineers on me.
How many do I need?
Okay.
Echo!
Yeah.
Echo!
So hold up here. Hold up. We got one more thing.
I'm going to get this avalanche right here. Let's load her up.
Big Red One!
Who gets jumped in?
Big Red One!
Let me hear it's not a crime!
Duty first!
Let me hear it's not a crime!
Duty first!
Muster in common area. Your gear and gas. Muster in common area.
Hey, give me a quick.
Line up. Give me a head count.
Yeah.
Everybody line up.
Quick. Give me a couple rows. Just give me.
Right here. 2 rows. Get your hand up.
Give me 2 lines. I'll shoot one quick.
Y'all let Dad fall out with heat.
What's that you're talking about, woman?
Arthur, where are you? Did he need a babysitter again?
Nope, when does that ever stop?
Now. You get enough practice.
Single file line, guys.
I mean, I'm going to yell that radio to let him know.
Get the single file lines.
He said go 2 lines. He said 2 lines.
2 lines.
Hey.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire. Sorry.
Yeah, it's dangerous to stand around me.
He's fine as long as he doesn't move like a minute.
I didn't even flinch.
There it goes.
Kids always know there's trouble when mom starts turning around.
Hey, if you're going out, get in line.
Hey, one of these 2 lines.
Listen up. Here's what we're doing. Heads up! We're going to Sword Beach. We're not assaulting another beach, but we have to insert through Sword Beach to get to where we got to go. This is not a short beach. Okay? So, if that's going to bother anybody or wipe anybody out, pull it back. We'll be inserting again a little later and somewhere a little closer. But I need anybody and everybody who can to make this little hike with me. Okay? And then we're going to hook up with some Commonwealth and some others. And then we're going to roll the South. They stacked the South on us. And they held up the Commonwealth from doing their job. Okay? So we're going to go link up with them. We're going to go show them a little bit of anger. I know we all got some anger left. Everybody good to go? Up! Let's roll.
Walk and roll. Come on, Greg. I need a.
No, I do. I'll get it.
I don't see much of Abel. Yeah, bunch of Abel. There's a lot of Baker leading.
Baker.
You know, the answer's always 42.
It'll be in here. I mean, all the action's going to be in here, there.
Yancy, what were you saying? I make up 10 and I'll go.
Revis taking it.
Okay, we're going to start with the, listen up. Let me have your attention for a minute. We're going to start with the really mundane, boring piece of this. When you start tearing down your tent and vamoosing, please,
Police up your trash. Police up everybody. If it's in your area, if you see it on your way out, grab it. Take care of each other.
Please. Yeah. Now, who is full of piss and vinegar and ready to go some more?
It's like a 3.5.
I didn't hear you.
Take your asses
I'll be full of vinegar
I didn't
tonight.
hear you, Nathan Man.
Probably full of piss too. Right now, I'm full of it.
No, vinegar.
Eat.
Vinegar ain't alcohol.
All right.
It will be when I'm
No, you will be vinegar.
I don't have a lot to say other than once again, you made me extremely proud as I watched you guys give every ounce of energy you had until we told you to just stop.
I had to make you stop.
Yeah, I had to make you stop. And
Couldn't
then,
make the Rangers stop. Once they get going, you gotta have a leash.
so after we got done, your command was to get back to camp, get refitted, refueled, ready to go again. You were on it. As soon as I said let's go, you're ready to go again. Doesn't matter where we play, what part of the field we're on, it just doesn't matter. I asked you guys to do something, you go do it.
Hell, I told them I didn't think it was possible, and y'all went and did it.
That's a challenge.
They didn't know I told them that. I said, I got 15 guys left. There ain't no way I'm getting in that church. And they said, figure something out, basically. And I walked out to figure something out and got shot. And that was the last reinsert. And I turned around, gathered my stuff, and I walked out of the dead box, and the talk radio says, we are in the strip mall and in the bottom level of the church. And I just froze and said, there's my people in that church. I just knew y'all in that church. Didn't know how, and at that point I was too tired to care. Y'all was in the church. I done told the talk. Y'all done lost your mind. I was about ready to come up here and tear people's heads off.
Yeah, he was. I heard it. I knew what was coming.
And
you want me to what?
Yeah. With who?
Uh-huh.
Assuming.
Yeah. Me and the 5 ants on the ground, we can go read.
Yeah.
So, it just doesn't matter what we ask you guys to do, or, how insane it is, or,
impossible.
It's about the only time we ever fail is when it's logical and smart. What? Logical and smart? Can't do that.
I'd like to try some of that, actually.
Right? Less painful.
Let's try to fail at logical and smart for a while.
Yeah, right. So, I just can't tell you how proud I am of you, okay? As he said, it's never fun unless you get to the top. We were there. It just couldn't quite tilt it and break it to where we needed it. And it doesn't matter in the end, because I'm just proud of all of you. And I thank you for your commitment to the First ID and putting everything you had into getting to the top. And I hope to see you next year.
This part is always real hard because it's kind of the start to goodbye. And Hollywood, who didn't get to be here this year, because he's doing real life stuff. Real life happens to really get in the way of our paintball problem a lot. But he's doing good things. And any of you guys that know Hollywood would be happy to know that he's doing real good things and he's putting his priorities in good places. And so because of that, he couldn't be here. But Hollywood said one time that D-Day was like a family reunion where you like people. And it really is like that for so many of us. How many first-year guys we got here? I mean, and there was more than that, you know, probably gone home to their air conditioners or already on the road. But like, you know, we got one of the California boys. I think the other cats already took off.
The California boy and the Arizona boy
I don't
left.
see that, and that's sad, because I wish they could be here, man. You guys, we get so many first-year players, and it's like, man, Omaha is scary. Is Omaha scary, guys?
That was awesome, man.
Only if you on top of it, we coming at you.
Right, right. But you're worried that people are going to be scared of it. That one fella, I mean, the really big guy. All week I'm looking at him going, we're gonna lose that guy. He kept going, gathering people. Hey, y'all, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I can't tell you how many times we had people, first-year players, sometimes veterans, huddle up on that hill and don't want to move. They don't want to go up. They don't want to go up. You guys made us real proud, man. You guys got. I tell you, you might learn something about yourself on Omaha Beach. You guys, any of you guys figure something out about yourself in here on that beach?
Need to hit the treadmill more.
I'm talking to the first years. We know you need to work out, chicken legs.
What he said. For everybody here.
Hit the latrine before you go up the hill.
So proud of you guys, man. I want you to come back. You know, understand if you can't. Understand if you don't want to do Omaha again. But really proud of you guys. Like Stretch said, there's not really any way to properly express. Man, we were right there. Omaha's got like this hairy edge. And it either breaks, and we've got it, or we run out of gas. And we were going to stay, man. If I had my way, we would have stayed. I usually would be like, nope, pull them. We're going. We didn't have any heat casualties. We had one medic tent problem. Guy got drilled a little too hard in the dome. And as far as I know, is he here? He's fine.
He's fine.
He's okay.
But yeah, he's okay.
We didn't have anything more than scratches and bruises. And
Y'all don't know what that means on Omaha to not have heat casualties. I mean, we got blessed by the weather. It stayed cool instead of getting really hot and humid. I said you might have to grow gills down there. They didn't do that to us. So we got blessed by the weather. That was cool. Man, we could have stayed and held them there. And that might have been the right answer. It might have been the wrong answer. Who knows? But we went where Dad called us. And it was hard to get y'all off the beach. It was really fun to watch. Another thing that makes this hard is this is the time when we try to recognize everybody that really stood out. And I don't have a lot to do. I talked to the company commanders and they can't come up with anybody because everybody was so great. And that's what makes it so hard. But the first person I want to recognize is Doc.
Yeah.
There's always some confusion about who's going to check everybody in and keep track of stuff. And Trey does a good job of keeping everybody in line, and he did it for Stretch, and he's done it for me, and he swears if we try to promote him again, he's never coming back. Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
So I got him in. But Doc really stepped up in a big way and helped us get you guys checked in and organize the drawings, and she helped Trey keep all this stuff off my plate. And it occurred to me that she's probably never gotten a bacon patch. This is a really important award to us. We invented this award, and we love bacon, and I think its design is cool.
Did she design it?
But this is probably the second highest thing the 1st Infantry can give you that comes from the 1st Infantry. And so, like you did. The next one is going to make all y'all laugh, and I need Cole to come up here. Where's Cole at? It ain't for you, but you got to come up here. Nice.
Oh, well.
You're not
You didn't want one anyway.
You ain't getting
Nah.
nothing. You ain't getting nothing, because you're going to be hassling me next week like, hey, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's new?
And I'm going to be telling you this right here.
He's gonna be knocking on your door.
Until like July.
You know what?
But,
Give him my number.
But
I'll take the calls.
y'all gonna laugh when I tell this person to come up here. Come on.
Oh my Lord, you lucky sucker.
Now I'm gonna say this first.
20 and you go buy me
He
lottery.
can kind of do that thing that Kevin Durant did when he won the MVP and started thanking everybody. He can do all that. You don't get to make a speech. We're trying to get people fed here. Okay? But the first thing is he wins everything. He won stuff over there just a minute ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're doing drawings.
No joke.
Right here.
Apex.
And
Another guy?
yeah, where is it? Let me see. Come up here, Trey. So he won both of our drawings, and I don't like to say like, hey, I know you won that fair and square, but can we just not? But he did, right? That's immediate character in my book, right there, immediate character. Sir, Mike, you got a great son. Because there's some people be like, mine.
I don't know how to work those speedball guns, man.
Well,
It's going to my brother.
It's not real complicated. You turn it on and you pull the trigger and it goes fast.
I touch those things.
That's why all those guys don't know when they've been hit, is because they're retarded.
Hey, I'm not a German up in Omaha. I don't need that. I see something.
I use a speedball gun too, darling.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right. So he gives that back. He wins the drawing over here. He tries to give that away. He wanted us to give it away tonight, but we don't really know. So he's going to let us raffle it off next year for unit funds. You're coming back, you know.
Yeah.
But on top of that, he's one of the many of you that I just see grabbing guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What now? Let's do it. Let's do what now? What now? And so for that, sir, I will give you a bacon patch.
We want to see it ground in his plate next year.
I called him up here because he's in his company. He don't remember because he's dazed. We got to get you to bed. All right, boss. Come on. Yeah, you.
Guys, you're not applauding me. You're applauding yourself. All right. How about a round of applause again? You guys. You guys.
He's going to get the KB speech.
Thank you.
This is not a medal that we invented. This is the Allied Forces medal for the whole Allied Army. And we usually only get one to give away every year. And he's in Able Company. Y'all know, I don't even have to say much. As soon as I pointed him out, everybody starts clapping. I might as well pin bars on this cat in the middle of the beach. He practically turned into staff. Hey, we're doing this. They got to do over here, and I got information from this guy. He's grabbing people, taking them out. He's taking responsibility for them. He reminds me of everybody that anybody could ever pick to take care of people he care about. And because of that, sir, I'm going to give you this medal. We're going to let Cole pin it on you, but I thank you so much for your help today. It was immeasurable, sir.
Heck, I thought he was staff. I thought he was an officer from some other district.
I think it's time for speech. 2010, I was 33. I was an engineer, ceramic engineer. I thought I'm pretty much looking for something new in my life. Got out here. We didn't win. Came back again the second year, 2011. So why the hell am I here? This is what I thought in my mind when I drove back home 16 hours to South Carolina. That's because I wanted to join the military.
I remember that.
I enlisted. I was a specialist in 12 Bravo, which is a combat engineer. The war started dying down. I wasn't going to have a chance to deploy. So at that time, I joined the OCS, which is the officer school. And right now I'm a lieutenant. And I think I serve my people by leading you guys. Leading from the front.
Heck yeah.
Duty first.
Y'all see that? That's character. Y'all can take a lesson from that. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm not dogging them out.
One more thing.
Command material. I'm not dogging you out. I'm just saying there's one right there.
Earlier I mentioned 33. I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
Okay? On Wednesday, I went up there. I went up the hill 11 times. I look at terrain. Yesterday I went up and studied it. So I know for sure that I can lead you guys up there. And if I'm being too brutal, like calling everybody out, it's called violence of action. And that's what we use in the military.
That's the way to take Omaha.
That's the way to do it.
Alright, so first off, I want to brag on my engineers a little bit. So I get off the first wet boat, and I get shot out. And about the time I get back in the boat 1, the dry boat, I look over at gate 1, and that smoke's already been popped. And then I run, I throw a Bengal up there, I get shot out. I get in my second dry boat, and I'm like, all right guys, all the engineers got to move. And as soon as I say that, I look at gate 3, and Aaron McCoach has already popped gate 3 by the third dry boat I was in. They did some work, everybody did work. Everybody pushed hard. We were at the top, like Rev said, we were at that tipping point, we just couldn't get there. Second of all, if you manned a heavy or a tube, can you come up here? Heavies and tubes.
I'm gonna pause him real quick. Hey, how many times you done AT before? Never. Ever?
Never.
Today, just today, huh?
Yep.
You're beast.
This guy gave me 2 airplane kills. For the all that are not familiar, the tanks have kill plates like this. Airplanes have kill plates like this.
I couldn't hit it. 2 by 2.
And he got 2 of them in like, what was it, like right there?
Yeah.
Just bang,
Yeah,
bang.
yeah.
When we come out of Pegasus, he's like,
Hey,
Pegasus,
one of them
there was
didn't even
one-
see.
yeah,
One of them
Pegasus, there was
drove up
one
and
and
he's
one
killing
shot.
it, and he
Yeah,
has
it's
to
one
run
shot.
it down because
Yeah.
it never saw the weapon and it was right there on the road.
I'll let you keep it up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you're fine.
Don't get up there.
All these guys, yeah, come up here, come up front. Alright, all these guys, the heavies are lugging up, and that's probably a bit to get a heavy up Omaha. Well, you know, Knucklehead, the heavy, one side broke off.
This man helped out a lot right here.
Where?
Lieutenant.
Right there.
Heck, I think we even took
And
over
then-
the broken one at one point.
Then after we get off, there's still, we go back into con and they're still lugging heavies around, killing tanks. My tubes disappear, and then all of a sudden they're running all over the field, doing their best, getting lit up. We didn't get that many kills this year, but damn, they did work, right? Up. Knock and Murphy, stay up here.
Are we back to awarding SOG, guys?
Act like you like to come.
Alright, so we're gonna start off with Knock. Like Rev said, this is his first year ever running AT. And like he said, we get out of con, we get on that road to Pegasus, pops both their planes right there. And like you said, those 2-inch by 2-inch kill plates, I couldn't get one, none of my gunners got one. But right there, boom, pops 2. This is the first bandana I ever used as AT. It's been with me ever since. It's been 4 years.
Never washed it, so it stinks.
I kept it clean as best I could. So Knock, this is for you.
Yeah.
Second guy over here, Murphy. I pulled him to the side earlier, and I was like, "Hey man, can you run a tube for me?" He was like, "Sure, I'll do it." And I was like, "Are you sure, man?" And I was like, "You don't have to." And he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Then after we get off Omaha, he loads up all my AT paint, and then he just pod monkeys around for me. He's still killing tanks. He popped 2, right? Got 2 tanks today.
Good job.
This was the first tube I ever got a tank kill with. I keep them clean because I got to reuse it, but my first tank I ever killed was this tube. Murphy, anytime I asked him, I looked at him, Rev tell me to do shit. Anything.
Asking you, sir. Asking you with enthusiasm.
Yeah. I turned to Murphy and I'm like, "You ready?" And he's like, "All right, let's go." And he, like I said, all the tubes, all the heavies running across the field, but anywhere I needed him, anywhere I asked him to be, he was there. This dude, we put water bottle lids to try to keep the tubes held in. His popped out. He's up there shooting at a tank, holding his tube in. So this is gonna go to Murphy for all his hard work.
More putting in work.
I'm talking about.
BA, you got something? Anybody else got anything? Come on.
Hey, I want to talk about my tank crew today. This week's been kind of a rough one for me. I had a couple things come up, and people stepped up and took care of it for me. Excuse me. The one person I could not do without. Come here.
Now you're gonna get me cut.
They're both gonna start. Hey, we love you guys. This woman worked her ass off all week for me. She'll do anything for anybody in this camp. I appreciate it. But really, the main reason I brought her here was the spirit of this camp. I am waiting for this church. Most of those guys over there are my friends. The guy, he just happened to be a member of Team War, but he stops me. We're rolling through. He goes, you know, and I'm still alive. I said, pop my flag, pop my flag. I pop the flag. I said, what do you need, man? He goes, man, I got no water. Can you get some water? The only water I have out there at that point is a big jug of water. So give him the water. Get you know, make that my crew. Run it back, we can get around. So we get up, try to give this guy some water. And we hear back later on that dude, it wasn't for a member of Team War, it was actually for one of their other guys. He ended up being drugged out of it. He didn't have any water, but you know, it's that spirit that she gives to us. She, you know, later on we found out a guy had just eliminated us. He goes, man, you got any water? I'm sure you're thirsty. So we loaded a German AT tube guy into my tank, let him drink some water before he went on his way. And there's all this lady right here. I was just driving at that point, so you know, give it up to her. She did a great
Yeah, you guys barely know the surface of what Heidi and Matt both do for this division, and so I'm really glad. You guys have been hearing me talk all week, so it's probably good that everybody's stolen my thunder about everything I wanted to announce. The Apex Barrel, Woods, if they didn't recognize you, I was going to, because you were instrumental in almost every area of the field we were on today. Right. And you know I know that, and I've told you this several times, I'm going to tell you one more time. Fantastic and outstanding. Having come from Able Company, I am so proud that you are part of Able Company. So the only thing I have at this point is there was a tradition started a few years back by Beach Meat, but it's been so many years and I'm the only one doing it. I've stolen it, so it's my deal.
It's your deal.
I want to recognize a new player. It's a way to recognize a new player, and there's so many of you. I'd love to recognize each and every one of you because this group of new players was absolutely amazing. They've already covered it, but you were there. You took objectives that we thought were impossible. I've told Red the same thing. There are certain things that can't happen. We cannot do this, and you guys ended up finding a way to do it. So I'm super proud of you. But I want to recognize these two especially. Joe and Taylor, can you come up for me, please? Come on up.
Come on.
It's okay. And this is more, I won't tell you the entire story of how I met Joe and Taylor, but let's just start off with saying that they began the week in another unit, and they were involved in some shenanigans, which I completely respect. But anyway, I ended up hanging out with them. We met them in town a few times, and really enjoyed playing with you guys and getting to meet you. And the thing I like to do is, and I know there's two of you, but I want to recognize the both of you because y'all are, I don't want to recognize one of the other of you. But this is my game patch, and it's splattered with paint, even though I didn't do as many charges as I have in years past. But I want to give this to you, and my hope is that you will bring it back at some point in the future and play with us again, because I really did enjoy getting a chance to meet you, and I really want you guys to come back. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for coming, though. And if I had 50 patches, I'd give one to each one of you guys that are brand new, because again, I think this is one of the best batches of new players we've had in many, many years. This is my 8th year with the First ID, and I can't think of any place I'd rather be, and I can't think of any place I'd rather you guys be than with us. So please come back next year, if for no other reason, to win the Apex. Thank you, Helmet.
Alright, I got one. Y'all saw Connor Goldilocks carrying up the pistol and the big hammer, leading charges up the hill.
Oh my God. I was on the north side of Pegasus, and those idiots were in that stupid can, and we were just sitting there watching them like blink at us. Like, why are we not moving? This is dumb. We need to go somewhere else. And he picks his spear up and and what's stupid about that is they didn't even get him shot out until he was like almost on the can.
Had my TPA.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. Good
He was
job.
leading charges up all day long on Omaha and everywhere else. So he gets that one. I have one more. Batman. There we go. Every time I turned around on the hill, in Con, on the way to Pegasus, everywhere I saw him, and he was always like, "Where do you want me to go? Where? Over there?
Where?
Over here?
Yeah, that was him.
Everywhere. So I don't have what I'm going to give him on me right now because I left it in my other vehicle. But I am going to reward you with my personal bacon patch when we get home. But my original one. So, nice. And you earned that.
Oh, you're gonna do yours now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought, whatever. Sorry. No, it's okay.
Well, those of you that were over there at the scoring saw that I won a couple things. God willing, I'll probably be extremely busy this time next year, so I probably won't be able to make it. I will come to visit, but Spike, come here, please.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough. You can't just stop. Oh God, are we gonna make Spike cry?
Yep.
Yep.
That is the game of it. I was kind of creeping in his camp early this week. There were talk of him not being able to make it. I won free entry for next year, and I want you to have it.
No excuses now. I almost want to like bring him up here and speechify just to see if we can get him going full Niagara.
No, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's already been up here once.
Oh God, are we gonna praise knock some more? It's bad enough he's all swole.
So y'all know when they say take the church and Rev thinks it ain't gonna be done because everybody's down, okay? Well,
The only person that was up really was Knock Knock, and I'm pretty sure it's because he's on Crane.
okay, come on.
It's just high meat intake.
Oh, it
It's just high meat intake.
He only turns in 50% of what he confiscates at the facility.
Right.
Okay, so you had to be present to see Knock Knock. I ain't gonna name who it was, but there was a certain unit that was hollering, we need to get in the church. You need to get in the church. But they didn't get it. I did not say the 101st.
No,
I would not put them out there like that, sir. That would be wrong.
No, it's true.
So I passed Painless, turned the corner. Next thing I know, here comes Knock Knock in the window. In the window. He's like, you can't get in the church. No, they're shooting at us from the south side. He said, well, there ain't no glass in the window. Yeah, he jumped through, but he got to push two guys out of the way that were shooting through the window to jump in. And immediately, heads up the stairs, shooting everybody that's peeking over.
The story I got went like this. Was he got in there and then started doing this.
But y'all got a patch for him. He's already got his bacon patch, but I just wanted everybody to know, in addition to killing all of that stuff, he's passing the guys hollering, we need to get in the church, moves them out of the way, jumps through the window. And that's what led to the church being taken. So,
He must have heard me. He probably heard my blood pressure go up when they told me we needed.
Yeah, blood pressure's going up. We gotta take the church.
Didn't you get out and come back and jump through the window again?
Yeah, I did. I did twice.
He says, run, it's touch and go. And I'm like, shut up. I take my barrel sock off and shoot you, say you're out so I can make it back with you. But I just want to recognize that and let you know that this.
Guys, thanks for coming out. We love it out here. We love doing this for you guys. Glad you came. We want you to come back. Everybody said it. Nobody's going to say anything different. This is what we do it for. Hopefully we take Omaha. Hopefully we win the game. Didn't work out this time, but we want you guys to come back and experience this again. We're going to release everybody now. Make sure you're still taking care of yourselves, guys. You're still here on the property. Still take care of yourselves. Be drinking water.
So I started this board a few years back, 4 years-ish, and I've had everybody, or almost everybody, sign it at least once. So if you haven't signed this board, especially if you're first year, come up and make sure you sign it somewhere before you leave.
I want to see if I sign it.
You gotta find a spot. You can go anywhere now.
I know my signature, it stands up.